as they went to certain political action committees, and they don't have to tell anybody. The Occupy movement has inspired one lawmaker to try to stop that. He's introducing an Occupied amendment to the U.S. Constitution. It would ban the use of corporate profits to pay for political ads and certain other activities. These books have no relationship to that. I'm joined now by the Congressman, Democrat Ted Deutsch of Florida. Congressman, thank you for being with us this morning. You know, how would this amendment work? We put it on screen for a second, but how would this work?
Sure. Thanks for having me. The amendment is really very clear. It simply says that corporations are not people under the Constitution. They don't have the same rights afforded to natural citizens. And that as a result, corporations cannot spend money in elections. The one thing that's clear about all of the protests around the country, about the frustrations that people have with what happens in Washington, is that for too long the corporate interests have been in charge. It's the corporations that have occupied Washington, and we need to give the government back to the people.
Okay, so that's what's inspired you to come up with that amendment. When we look at the Supreme Court, this is what you're alluding to really with this proposed amendment. You're going back to January 2010. Corporations and unions, because of that decision by the Supreme Court, can use profits to pay for political ads in that landmark Citizens United case, which we're both very familiar with. Now, essentially, corporations are people, they are saying, when it comes to free speech. Now, your amendment seeks to try to ban corporations specifically from